What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. I'm doing a video honestly about my story up to now. Just a brief summary. I've been sharing bits and snippets, and that's honestly what this whole channel is just a community page, and also at the same time, I can still get deep and share some of my unique story personally. So, me, I'm an only child. My parents are a lot older than most people's parents, you know what I'm saying? And they're still together, you know, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? I got into a well-rounded dosage of all the different sports: basketball, football, baseball, soccer, kickball, frisbee, tennis, swimming, you know, a lot of different stuff. Pretty much all the sports, weightlifting, everything, just in a healthy manner, healthy way. Just, did good, you know what I'm saying? And like at the same time, I also have trumpet playing experience in the band, the trumpet, the jazz trumpet. So I have like 5 years of that experience. It's been a long time for me have playing that, but we do have a lot of memories of, excuse me, doing very well in the band, our band. So anyways, that's that. Um, I love jazz music. I love R&B. I love soul. I love real rap. I love old school rap. I love just like these plant-based artists, this new wave, like, the higher vibration. I love reggae, Bob Marley, Alicia Keys, Damian Marley. I got put on to Lauryn Hill by one of my mentors. Um, there's a lot of different plant-based artists too out there. Dizzy Wright, Quantrell Coakley, Official Gray. Those are some cool bros that I've been tuning into in this plant-based world. And there's some other people out there too, but just those kind of genres, to be real. Like a lot of, like, even just the binaural beats, the 432 and the 528 hertz frequency, the ancient tuning frequency. I listen to that a whole lot. Just been keeping it simple, to be honest, helping clear my mind out, to be real, because I realize I'm here to be a producer. Yeah, I can speak. Yeah, I'm producing videos, and I can write a song if I really wanted to. It's just, I'm here to be the producer, to be honest. I've always loved the beats. Whenever I was in parties or hanging out with friends or kickbacks or hangouts or whatever, I always loved being the DJ, the guy with the beats. So that's that. Um, and for me, honestly, yeah, I just love. I love women. I love intimacy. I love the plan that I have and the dream and the path that I'm on to have a family, to have children. Like, I've been broadening my perspective on what love is. I don't know it all. It's just, I really value faithfulness, loyalty, intimacy, honesty, compassion, prioritization, the simple things. Someone, like, into being a vegan, deep stuff, meaningful stuff. That's what I'm into. Um, Even before I went vegan, like, I never was into like all this hype going on, this turn up hype. You know what I mean? Like, I experimented a little, being out late to some clubs and to, late night drinking alcohol or whatever. But to be honest, that didn't last long at all. And intuitively, I already knew that was not good for me. That's a disservice for anybody. So, like, I've just been kind of like a nerd where I don't fit in anywhere. Where eventually, even when I started going vegan, I'm like, hey, okay, wow, this world is an illusion for real. And it was sometimes a rude awakening in a way, but at the same time, it's liberating, because it's like, hey, okay, cool. The seeds part ways. You know what I'm saying? The seeds part ways. So that's what I've been able to understand and see. You know what I mean? Like, I learned, hey, I'm not into all this tough guy and tough girl type of stuff, to be honest. I don't have any tattoos, and I'm cool without any tattoos right now, to be honest. I'm not into drinking at all. I'm just into meditating with nature, to be real with y'all. I love all the herbs, all the fruits, all the vegetables, all the spices, all the grains, all the nature. You know what I'm saying? Literally my purpose. Juices, everything. You know what I mean? All these wellness supplements and everything. I'm just into that, to be honest. And I started to realize that too whenever I was starting to graduate and start, going through our life. You see people going different ways. And, we all hold different pieces to the puzzle, if that makes any sense. It's just like, you start getting closer to your truthful puzzle that you're a part of in this matrix, and like for that to happen, you gotta get out into new environments, new situations, new circumstances. And that's kind of what I've been able to understand. I'm like, hey, okay, you know what? I love freedom. I love being in peace. I don't need all this tough guy, tough girl stuff. I love making, I love intimacy. And at the same time, I'm not over here to be, you know, a here today, gone tomorrow type of being. I'm here to have a family and actually be there, to raise a family, to, wake up in the day and for my family to be there. The woman who I have children with, you know, we're there when we wake up and when we go to sleep, to eat together, to go to sleep, all of us together, all of that stuff like in a connected way. And that honestly, I guess, must come from my old soul type of nature. I'm in Aries, so like I'm into like being a family man and whatnot. And, there's a dog out here. I'm into being a family man and, just that. So it even says in my birth chart, I'm going to be a good father, So with that being said, that's just been inside of me, just to have children, just to be a family man. Because I started to notice that going through our schooling and jobs and all these, circumstances, you start realizing, hey, sometimes you're around people and situations and stuff, and you're in a lustful hookup type of approach, mindset. I definitely was. We're out here chasing women, this and that, and it's a lot of hookups here today, and then you don't hear from them tomorrow, and it's a lot of inconsistency. It's a lot of, you know, just switching up the chairs, musical chairs over and over and over again. And honestly, I got to a point where I was tired of it. And I'm like, hey, okay, I don't have all this money for taking out loans in debt for college, university, because I didn't make any of the scholarships requirements or any of that stuff. So that's why I went to community college, because it's affordable. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't about to take out $40,000 worth of debt, so I didn't. And then also, like, I just love deep living, just to be myself, to be real with y'all, like, just to be free. Because for so long, I just had been told where to go all the time in school and jobs and all this stuff. I'm like, yo, hey, I have stuff to share too. I have a valid voice too. I'm a magnificent being too, So basically, that's what I'm doing now. And I'm realizing I'm showing y'all as well, and like, basically, I noticed a whole bunch of stuff, and my whole pursuit of love is the reason, part of what helped me to go vegan, because like I was getting tired of this here today, gone tomorrow stuff, and a lot of times I would be getting comparison or whatever with other people, and I'll be like, well, how come these people, they got, it's the grass seems greener on the other side type of stuff. That's kind of what I was going through, peeking over the lawn, not literally, but just, that's what I was saying, the social media stuff, like, things appear what they're not actually are. You know what I mean? And like, that's kind of what I've understood. And for me, I was like, hey, I still know I'm not fulfilled within, and I'm here to have a long lasting connections, love life with women, and, a great brotherhood with bros. You know what I'm saying? However, we all harmoniously, connect. That's how it is. I'm just looking to be on the same page. And like, that's what led me to this, because I was like, hey, how awesome would it be to have at least one magical true lover that's willing to have a family with you, and like they're willing to know all about you and get real deep with you and actually be there when you're 90 years old, 100 years old. That's some real stuff right there, and that's what I'm asking for and open to be honest, because people have gone, you know what I'm saying, friends, so-called friends from school, they're not really friends. You know what I mean? Some of those people, a lot of those people, and just not even just from school, a lot of people in life are just passing by. And I had to understand that and just connect with other people who are on the same path, are on a similar frequency. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing, sharing this stuff, and I'm encouraging other people to do the same in their own unique way. So, anyways, it's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live.